But both players like to control, like to take the middle and make their opponent do sinew.
But it just need a bit of time sometimes. Got a very, very good short-term memory, but my long-term memory
is garbage.
Is stuck in 1993.
Same as me then.
And that is...
Wow.
Oh, Declan James spreads his wings when needed, and the finish there from James.
You can certainly see, Joey, how some of the younger Spanish players are influenced by their great leader. Oh, Matrix. Did he actually get out of the way there, Declan James? With his own shot.
Focusing on the next rally and what he had to do, and so good signs for England here. Oh my God! Oh, he nearly went for it. I mean, you got a 6'3" in height, Declan James. He doesn't half throw himself around, Parky.
Certainly does. This has got to hurt. This one might be a bit of blood.
Oh, don't say that. Please don't say that, because nothing's being done about that ridiculous rule.
Four-man team.
Well, the frustration of Borja Golan hugely evident there, but Declan James is keeping very, very calm. And that is Borja Golan of old. Goodness me, Parky, how many times I'm sure you stepped on court with him where you put the ball in, suddenly you get in on that balance line.
Get very, very hairy. It should Altoria win the third.
To drop in. Again, a lot of pace and power, but a good veteran of the game, Borja Golan. So he gets the stroke, he doesn't come charging off through the glass, he needs a little bit of downtime. But that looks a little bit strange, but stayed in. No, the arms are waving, but it's in.
Oh, this is starting to get very nervy now.
This is what you want, though.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
This is what it's about, finals. For him.
Yeah, a lot of coaches talk about leaving everything on the court, and he does that day in, day out. And he's done it for 17 years. Well, more than that, obviously, junior career.
Wonder if doubt that will come back to bite him in this game, this fourth game, because Declan James has thundered it into the tin. So we are now into a serious, serious match. This is a brilliant lead. It's a fantastic lead. And he looks very good physically.
Definitely more wary than Borja Golan, who's... Oh dear, something's happened here. Something's happened. Something in his back, his hip. Declan James is going to keep fighting. Looks painful.
Something's gone on above it, just on the top of his hip, isn't it? On his side, his oblique.
Yeah. He needs He needs 3 minutes.
It wasn't a contact either,
No,
was
no,
it? It was like,
yeah, something's gone on its own. There, you see just the movement. There's only so much that Jay can do, the England physio, in 3 minutes, but she'll do her best. And probably a spray of some. You never know what might happen, but it's sad to watch.
so 8 match balls for Borja Golan. He's earned this position. He's earned this position. He's done it. It's very sad. Hopefully Declan James will. There we go. Like I said, if anyone knows about injury, it's Borja Golan. He's had many nasty injuries, the Spanish bull, but he's produced the goods here. He's been the greatest player that Spain has ever seen and probably ever will see. He came back from 2 games to love down. He was 2-all, 5-1. The injury happened. He's carried on. Golan's won 3 games to 2. Spain are 1-love up.
Obviously, haven't been to a squash match before if they're waving at the players.
Wow, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That's impressive. That's the other side. Both sides now. He's got the cross-court nick already. We're only halfway.
He's also fresh coming into this. Just getting the bounce, changing the pace. He's starting to assert more control now. James Willstrop.
Stayed in.
This is awesome.
Oh, he's got it.
Well played, James Willstrop showing his class.
Wow, that was wicked. Just played with unbelievable pace, that forehand boast. So precise too, a millimetre above the tin, and even someone with well, this is becoming a bit of a masterclass from James Willstrop. What a shot to finish there. Full stretch for James Willstrop. A little bit like his old pal Nick Matthew on that stretch for a bit more running than James Willstrop. That's just the norm.
Yeah, it's good tough stuff. I'm really swaying towards the nickname for this, the young Spaniard, Zora.
It's because my lungs are so big. It's when they fall into my knee area.
It's great
So
squeeze.
tight.
I mean, all the artistry from Willstrop around the front of the court, and there's the recovery type ball, and it earns him the point. Got the tin, the ball keeps coming back, he's just squeezing it into the side ball, and it's done him brilliantly in this last phase. Again, look, there, twice, 2 in a row. Yeah, 3 in a row.
Wow.
And that was what he had to produce on the floor. You couldn't ask for a bigger effort from Pajares. He's had a massive tournament. The young Spaniard, he's starting to move up the rankings on the PSA World Tour. He's had a dream European Team Championships personally. But it's James Willstrop that steps up to the mark once again. The marksman takes down Pajares of Spain, 3 games to love in 46 minutes to equalise in this final.
Yeah, it's a nice shot from Jaum. He's going to do what he's doing now and try mix up the pace. It's going to improvisation behind the back from Selby on the volley.
A good patience level there from Daryl Selby. Oh my goodness me. That's an unbelievable rally from Jaum. I mean, he's ranked 85 in the world. I don't know how active he's been on the PSA World Tour recently, but I mean, the level again, we've seen it with lots of these European players, so much higher than where they're ranked. It is.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely playing a top 50 level. Good recovery from Selby. He's under pressure here. That's not a winner.
Well, the no-let's been given. I mean,
that is a shocker. That was almost a stroke there, Joey.
I know, well, you've got to be so careful when you play the ball cross-court on yourself.
Both players there sliding into the lunge like clay court tennis players. Another sliding lunge there from Selby. Great reactions. Oh, he's played it. It's the right decision because Selby is just about cleared. Oh, well played.
Very, very good work. And more importantly, he's got 3 game balls to full level in this third match. And there's the reward. So Daryl Selby gets his teeth into Bernard Jaum of Spain.
It's a good get from Selby. Under the cosh here, though. Well, Bernard Jaum was in control for pretty much all of that rally. But that's the thing with Daryl Selby. Wow, absolute roller. Absolute roller on the forehand side. This is where he's got all the power and the timing, Bernard Jaum, of recovery, but he has given Selby a chance. Very good at getting the ball off the wall as well. Not that time.
Well played, Daryl Selby. I don't know what's the appeal there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the appeal is. I think everything looked clean to me.
It's hard to get a gauge of him, isn't it? Because he plays a few steadier rallies and then suddenly he's able to finish outright. It's quite hard to know where you stand with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice shot selection. Selby, very familiar with that boast. It's one of his favoured shots on that side. Oh, Selby quick to adjust. 3 game balls for a 5th. So it goes into a 5th. Goes into a 5th, and either way, if Daryl Selby does win this, we have to play a 4th match.
I'm so impressed with Bernard Jaum, though. It's made of tough stuff.
Clever play.
Clever shot, little taxi. And a look, I don't think he was too happy with that pickup. But that was great trickery.
talk about a second win. This is about a fourth win for Bernat Jam.
Certainly is. He's. We're learning a lot about the young Spaniard tonight.
Hasn't been one.
Great recovery there between the legs. Great reactions. Slightly fortunate bounce, but he's reacted.
Got it. He's dropped his racket and picked it up. Goodness gracious me.
We've got everything going on here, Joey. Oh, he's got it.
He's going to get up again.
Oh, my word.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable squash from these boys. And Bernat Jam is, oh wow. This was ridiculous. Look at this, and then he nearly got this one. He did get it, sorry. And he had his racket and he was off again nearly. I mean, he's a joke athlete as well as a technician. A joke athlete. So Daryl Selby serving with 4 match balls to win this third tie.
Well, whatever happens here, Bernat Jam has won a lot of fans, that's for sure.
It's gone out of court. Daryl Selby's had to draw on all his resources and his experience. That was unbelievable performance from this lad. He's a real talent, massive talent. He's just going under the radar. He's certainly shown what he can do here. 70 minutes, what a performance there from both players. Daryl Selby, 36 years of age as well. Got to take credit where credit's due. He's nearly 13 years older than his opponent, overcoming him 3 games to 2. Brilliant for him in England.
2003, Lee Beechell just had to win 1 game against Gregory Gaultier. He lost the first and then won the second, so it was all over after about 8 or 9 hours of squash. And he caught 10 at Nottingham.
Kidding me? No, I didn't.
Well, I was just saying about
to the 3-wall nick there, Tom Richards. He's going to get a stroke. Has to be a stroke. He couldn't clear Lopez. Came back right. Could have done with a bit more length on that forehand, Tom Richards, but he's doing the right things. He's not making any.
Good countering though. Impressed
mistakes.
with the 2 counters he's produced on the backhand side. Lopez, he hits a lot to the. Play from Tom Richards. He takes his first game, then England have won this European teams.
That decision. Don't know what you feel.
Well, it certainly wasn't a no-let, was it?
No.
I wouldn't be surprised, particularly.
Nearly got the nick in the back corner. It's tight. Ooh.
Oh, he's done it! He's done it! And that is the effort that Spain have put into this competition. Lopez sprawled out on the floor. These young guns have produced an unbelievable performance, headed by the old veteran.
And in gold medal position.